Evening, everybody. Waiting on a few people to get in here. Hope everybody's doing well. Just out battling a little hay this evening. Been trying to get this thing pulled up on the old iPad here. Let's see here. Takes a minute. We're just baling some grass hay today. Pretty decent looking stuff. Chris Burr, how's it going? Ralph's Trucking, Gordon Bright. You're in my area, Ralph. Honk honk. Why am I not using the Kubota? I raked all this with a Kubota. Yeah, I raked all this with the M5. Daniel. Yeah, my M5 is really not enough tractor for this round baler. It pulls it okay, but not quite as good. Yeah, you're not far at all. Watching the weather. They're saying that storm's now getting a little bit closer to the coast, so we're just bebopping right along. Okay, I came in on the live. I don't know if you saw me or not. I was in there for a minute. I've been a good portion of this morning I was with AGCO representative learning about this tractor and what all kind of stuff it does and how to set different modes and just all kind of stuff. I mean, it really got a lot of neat tricks to it, that's for sure. I'm hoping that I have noticed there's a little bit more gray in the area. I'm sure maybe that's some cloud cover pushing in from Dorian. I'm not 100% sure on that, but who knows? Might have to run back across the bridge there and get the rake and rake up that end where I forgot to rake there. I did good on the one end, but not the other apparently. This hay's pretty decent. This is third cut right here, and it seems to be coming out pretty good. Yeah, Daniel, this baler here, it'll stall the M5. I've pulled it with it, but you get into some decent hay, and it'll just choke it right out and stall it. Charles Cruz, hey, how's it going, buddy? Appreciate you stopping in. Well, they're not calling for any kind of rain in my area. I think we might get some cloud cover, but they're not really calling for any kind of rain around us. So we'll probably turn 1,500 bales on the round baler today. This is a Kloss variant 480 RC, so it's got knives in it if you want to put knives in it. It'll do 4x6 bales, but the rotor in it is what takes the horsepower. This baler here will pack a bale, I can tell you that. Hey Doug, how's it going? On the Massey, did I buy it? Not yet, but I am really considering it, that's for sure. I really am liking it. The guy showed me a lot of features, like the way the transmission can go into automatic mode for going like up the road is pretty neat. And I got to do a little bit of adjustment on the steering on this thing. I'm gonna turn the steering stops in just a little bit. They're all the way out. Make it turn a little bit tighter. But this thing's got automatic pedal mode for the transmission on it. It's got you can turn the clutch off, where all I gotta do is hit the brake pedal to stop. Like as soon as we make a bail, all I have to do is hit the brake pedal, and like there, I just hit the brake pedal. I don't have to clutch. I don't have to move the forward reverser. I just hold on it until the bail's made and then dump. So it's pretty quick. Hey Josh, how's it going? This Massey Ferguson here is a 7616. So it's rated at 150 horsepower, but it has a power management system on it, and it'll give it up to 165 horsepower. It has the Dyna 6 transmission in it, and it, like I say, it seems that I really like it. This is, like I say, we're trying it out, but it is a really, really nice tractor. It's definitely nicer than the John Deere. Not to say the John Deere wasn't nice that we were trying there, but it's got more horsepower, more features. This thing just got so much options between, like the cab suspension. You can adjust that. The front axle suspension. This thing just really rides like awesome. So, watching the kids play in the driveway, Josh. Now this tractor here is about half the price of what the John Deere that I was looking at is. Monty Buzzard, I am going to get spoiled in this tractor. It is, it's really, really nice. I'm supposed to be having a Kloss tractor at some point, I hope, before season's over, come out. I got to talk with the dealer again and see what's going on with that. But supposed to be trying an Axion 830, and that'll be pretty neat to try. But that's even bigger than this thing. This is a 7,000 series. That'd be going up to an 8,000 series. Yeah, this little 9-acre field, 8-acre field. It's right beside the farm here, and it always does pretty well. I fertilize it good, and I've kept it up. This is one of the first fields I ever got. It's rough as a cob, but it produces good. I'd like to put my cattle over here. Go big or go home. I hear you. Well, I was really tickled to death. This is the first tractor I've ever actually had like a rep come out from the company in any of the equipment I bought to really show me about it, how to use it. And I mean, this would be a used tractor, but it was very interesting. The owner of the dealership came out, and we all three were in the tractor learning together. The owner has an 8,000 series, but it doesn't have quite as many features as this tractor has. Now his is an 8,000 with an IVT, where this is a 7,000 series with a power shift or Dyna 6. But Angela Critters, how's it going? Appreciate you stopping in. yeah, it's a good looking, like I say, it's putting on some really nice hay for summer hay, for 1st of September, you know, cutting August, September hay. It's good looking crop. I'm real pleased with it. It is, Monty. I think that's clouds pushing in from Hurricane Dorian, I do believe. It's been sunny here all day right up until right before I started baling, and they've been calling for clouds to come in. Yes, this is South Carolina, upstate South Carolina. So we're right on the North Carolina, South Carolina line. Oh, for sure. I've already dealt with the whole dealer service issue with my Kubotas. Don't get me wrong, I would love to be driving an M7, but they can't get me one, so okay. Well, nice to have somebody local in. Tell you, this end here is definitely a lot thicker than the other end down there. Just I guess different soil, you know, the way soil can change. Well, at least these clouds don't look like rain clouds anyways. I hope not. They aren't calling for any. I just checked the radar actually right before I started live streaming, and I thought kind of the same thing. As soon as I got about 25 acres left to bale, maybe 20 now with how much we got done on this field. As soon as I get all that done and get it in the barn, I'll be good to go for a little while. I'll be set. I'm gonna haul hay tomorrow for the man that sold me this tractor, and I'm gonna haul large squares for him and round bales for him, and then I'm gonna go out of town tomorrow afternoon. We got a hay delivery as well. It's got to go out to Waxhaw, North Carolina, and get some horses fed there, and then we're gonna go ride some horses ourselves for the birthday tomorrow. I'll be 38 years old tomorrow, or 38 years young, however you want to look at it, I reckon. Yes, we do. We need rain. It's dry on my fields, that's for sure. So it really wouldn't offend me if it did rain a little bit. Thank you, guys and gals. Monty, did you get all your hay up? Sorry if the camera's kind of vibrating today for some reason. Doesn't seem too bad though on the iPad. I'm gonna have to jump out and move this dang hay bale. Be right back, y'all. All right. All finished for the year. Well, that's good. Yeah, this thing got a good quiet cab. I was impressed. It's a lot. When I was raking earlier with the Kubota, I couldn't believe how much quieter this thing is than what that M5 is. And the M5 is a 2017, this is a 2014. This is like the longest, I shouldn't speak, but the longest lasting rolling net wrap ever. Horse is doing good, Doug. I mean, he's got that big mark on him, you know, where there's no fur. But I honestly think I'm going to take him riding. I don't see why I couldn't. I mean, the only thing I guess I would worry about would be sweat. But, I mean, he's on antibiotics. And I guess I'll just have to see as that goes. So, how hard's that hydraulic pump going to be? Rookie paddler operators? Yeah, I let that one roll down the hill back there. That was it would have been a good camera shot, actually. The bale rolling down the hill. I would consider myself a rookie, to be honest. I hold it together pretty good, though. Yeah, this is, like I say, this end, it's got nice fat windrows, good grass down through it, and you get about halfway down through the field and it just thins out. The man that owned this field, he's passed now. But he used to bury a lot of stuff, and I would presume that's probably got a good bit to do with it. But she's chunking out the old bales. Spraddling. You set two off of an 80-foot bluff. Did you get them back? Trying to catch up on the comments, make sure I hadn't missed nothing. They're in the rear view now. Holy cow. That would have made some good video. Oh, they're in the river. Sometimes I'll read, like I say, sometimes I'll read stuff wrong as I'm bouncing. I thought it said, are they in the rear view? They're in the rear view now, but it says they're in the river now. Yeah, it's kind of funny that I can't read sometimes. Okay. Had to pull it twice so far. Do you got to brake the tractor for that, or are you able to do it without braking the tractor? pace here a little bit. This field here, you gotta watch going too fast. You'll hit potholes, or I call them old stump holes, where you used to bury stuff and it's rotted down through the years. If I bought the field, I would disc it down flat and smooth, and even though it have sink areas, I'd just try to keep them smoothed in, keep filling in the areas. Okay. You gonna make videos of it, Monty? Jeff Graves, how's it going? Going pretty good today. Been just paddling out the bales. I got started baling, well, I started raking about 1 o'clock, then got started baling about 4:30, somewhere in there. And so far, an uneventful day. I finally got to a place where I had decent cell phone service, and I think the next 2 little fields will have okay cell phone service. So we'll see how long we can keep the live going anyways. Yeah, I've rode at Uwharrie before. I rode in on 4-wheelers at Uwharrie. Oh, it's been a few years back now, but I have camped at Uwharrie at Canebrake Horse Camp, but haven't rode very much of it. Just a time or two. It's real rocky, and we got places a lot closer. Albemarle, you're a good hour and a half from the house, so if I'm gonna go there, I'd rather hitch up to the mountains a lot of times and go ride up towards Ferguson, that area. I've been running this thing in 540E with the baler. It says we're burning about 2.5 to 2.8 gallons an hour, which the Kubota burns about almost 5.5 gallons an hour. So I did. Both things are plugged up today. I got the iPad plugged up and got the cell phone plugged up for the live. I understand the normal job. Appreciate that, Angela. Yeah, y'all don't forget to pound that thumbs up when you come in. It says we got 10 watching and 6 thumbs ups. So if you can, pound that thumbs up. I know sometimes if people are watching from a TV or certain things, you can't pound that thumbs up as well. I heard that. Monty, on the not enough room for all that. Ted, how's it going, buddy? Appreciate you stopping in and hanging out, Ted. Hope you're doing well today. Hope work went well. You out taking care of some calves today? I figured Kubota would have watched some of this by now and somebody would have contacted me and said, look, we want you to quit talking bad about us. But they hadn't. I still got to get the M5 up to the dealership. I hadn't done it yet. It's got a leaking front axle seal and a hydraulic leak that's intermittent somewhere. It's weird. I went to check it the other day. It'd been using like 1 gallon to 2 gallons a day. And then I went to check it and it was full. So I don't know how it goes from, you know, and I saw it coming out from underneath. I saw the wet spot. But I don't know, maybe it just sealed itself back up mysteriously. Odd how that stuff works out sometimes. I really should bring the rake back over here and catch these little ends, but by the time I did that, I can just drive around and pick it up. 112 yards of concrete. Holy shit, I wouldn't want to do that, Ted. I had to pour 20 yards of concrete for a place we used to go ride. They were making a dance floor. I volunteered my services, and it was me, and they were supposed to have me some help there on getting all that concrete down, and they did not. And boy, that was a lot of work pouring that much concrete just by myself. I hope y'all had some power trowels and all that stuff. Bonnie, enjoy dinner. Thank you, sir. Thanks for the happy birthday. I'm not the live master, Ted. Yeah, I hope y'all had some power trowels and all that. My birthday's tomorrow. I will be 38, sir. 22 people to help out. Boy, that'd be nice. Now, I say that'd be nice as long as they're 22 competent concrete workers. But if they weren't, that would suck. I did bump my bale size back up just because, I don't know, I like the bigger, more full bales that I was putting out rather than what I gathered up yesterday on those millet bales. Even though they're only like, I bumped it up 2 inches. I went from 59 to 61. But you can just tell a big difference in that 2 inches on the bale. This is some nice looking hay. Held its color real well considering the heavy dews that we're getting. Spend a lot of wasted time on these little fields making turns. But that's just the way it is around here. Angela, thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you come back and see us. You have a good evening and enjoy your dinner. I think Country Gal is getting her hair and maybe nails did tonight. So it might be a late dinner or, as my dad used to say, catch as catch can. And meaning you get what you fix yourself. And that's alright. She's cooked dinner and breakfast the past few days. Everybody needs a little break. 40 ain't nothing. I already feel about like I'm 70 most of the time with the way my body feels. My body feels that way. My mind does not whatsoever. But there's a lot of times that I want to keep on doing something, but my body's like, no, you're gonna go to sleep. You know, I'm just like, darn. I used to could stay up forever and do this and that, but now I'll eat something and the next thing you know, I'm falling asleep. Spam. I am not a big Spam fan. Sometimes I'll fry it. But I do got some bologna there at the house, and I can make a mean fried bologna sandwich now. I saw some guy, he had a whole log of bologna and was smoking it on his smoker. I bet that would be good. Some smoked bologna, and then cut it right off. 53 going on 73. I heard that, Gordon. Amazing when you do manual labor your whole life, how quick your body does fail you. Football players can talk about the whatever issues they've got. Ah, there went the end of the roll of net wrap. Let's dump this bale and let's get out and swap net wrap, guys. This should be fun. Last time I did this live on camera, it did not go well. I wrapped net wrap all around the roller. Yeah, but you got to get up real early for your job, don't you, Ted? I'm not a morning person, so that's why my cutting hay at night works well for me. Going to sleep for a few hours and then waking back up. 4 a.m., yeah. I'm going to bed when you're getting up. There we go. We were getting a phone call. Alright. Hush up, tractor. Alright, we're going to go change some net wrap. I got to find my wrench first. There it is. At least it had enough to finish out that bale. This cloth, you got a little special European Allen key. They've put it on the end of a wrench for you. Oh yeah, love the dust. Let's get our ladder down here. Alright. There we go. Had to fix the tripod. So we just lift this rascal up. I always rake this old crap out of here. It slides a little better for the next one. There we go. Redneck Okie, how's it going, sir? Yeah, I'm not the early riser. I really am not. I'd rather stay up all night. Alright, let's change some net wrap here. Try to make it where y'all can see what I'm doing. make a bell and find out. Alright, we got her all switched. Says we still got 10 folks in here watching. Appreciate that, y'all. Like I say, I like these lives because y'all get to see the real action. Oh, it's hot. It's probably in the mid 80s here at least. Yeah, it's warm. Mildly humid. All right, I knew that thing was eventually gonna have to run out. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I knew that thing was eventually gonna have to run out of net wrap. Trying to get this camera stand somewhat right. There we go. All right, sorry guys. Well, ain't nothing to be sorry about. That's just part of it. Having to change rolls of net wrap and all that stuff is just part of it. Dave, hey buddy, what's happening? Show the tractor real quick. Okay, hold on. We'll get back out in just a second and I'll show the tractor. Yeah, the flux capacitor's running out quick. Sweatshirt weather there? Damn. Nah, we still got 90s for another month. The month of September here is just as hot as the month of August. Alright, let's fire back up here. Baler on. I can press the A button in this thing and it just slowly idles up. I can set how quick you want it to idle up. They showed me that today. Mighty Moo, how's it going, buddy? Appreciate you stopping in. Get you a wrench. Could have used a couple of these wrenches here just a minute ago to help out with holding that heavy ass roll of net wrap. Alright. Oh, take the parking brake off. That'll help. I think this is the last little strip on this field. We got to go up the road to the next field. In fact, I wonder if I brought keys to get into the gates of that next field. We will have to have those. I'm going to go back down here and just pick up some of these little pieces. And just what I thought, good old sales call. Sorry about that, folks. Samuel Williams, how's it going? Appreciate you stopping in. Let's get you a wrench, sir. This tractor is 165 horsepower, and I have not purchased it yet. But we, I don't know. We'll be seeing. Trying to make it work. Mighty Mo, what you up to today, sir? God, Ray guy did a horrible job on his end rows. I don't know who he was, but I will fire his ass tonight. Just as soon as I get home. Horrible reception. It wasn't a reception. I got a phone call, and it was what I thought it was. It was probably, oh shit, there y'all fell over. Sorry. It was probably somebody wanting to know if I needed health insurance. Today I got one. They said my social security number was going to be canceled, so I called back, and every time I'd call back and go, oh no, don't cancel my social security number, they'd hang up on me. So one time I called from a different number because they quit answering my one. Because I was like, screw it, I'm in a tractor. I can harass these guys. I ain't got nothing better to do. So I called from my other number because I got two phones. And the guy answered. And he was like, who did you talk to? And I was like, oh, his name was Daniel. And the guy he like snickered. And I didn't talk to him. I mean, somebody left a message from him saying that I needed to call because my social security number is going to be canceled. I'm like, oh gosh, you know. Anyways, he's like, well, give me your social security number so we can access your information, sir. I'm like, yeah, you can go F yourself. I'm not giving you my social security number. The social security department's going to send you a letter. They're not going to call you on the phone. Swimming pool, hell yeah, let's go swimming. After changing that rolling net wrap, that would be nice. 867-5309. Well, I was trying to think, because I was using a made-up name when he asked me for my name. And then I was trying to think of how I could make up a social security number, but I wouldn't want to get in trouble for making up a social security number and actually something happening to somebody, so that's when I told him he could go F himself. Make up one that'd be like somebody else, you know, with their real number. Now, let's just suck up these little triangles right here, a couple little pieces, and we're done with this field. I would have to hire myself back. That's right. Well, like I say, I'm going to fire myself this evening because I did a crappy rake job on this field. Let's see what the other ones look like. I can tell you honestly, guys, why I did such a crappy job on this field. It was the harmless farmer's fault. It was Andy's fault. I talked to him. I was like, I'm going to have to get off the phone because this field I'm on is pretty tight. And it's got some potholes and whatnot. And the next thing you know, I'd raked this whole 9 acres. Talking on the phone to him, I was like, man, I done raked this whole 9-acre field. But I guess I forgot to go back and catch my little end rows here. But it's always fun chatting with other guys on the phone. I enjoy that. I'm pretty reasonable about that. I like to talk with everybody. So if any of you guys ever want to chat one day or something, don't hesitate. Send me a message or something and I'll get you my number. Honestly, if you're any good with social media, it's pretty easy to find my number. It's listed pretty well. What are you dingleberrying about, Ted? What, the little things I'm picking up are dingleberries? You could call them that. There's like 2 over here I'll get. So there's a big old rut going through the field right here to our left that you got to be careful of. Yeah, I'd love to buy this little piece of property right here, attach it to mine, have it for adjoining farm. There's not really much you can do with it. It's bottom land, so you could never really build a house down here under it. And so all that can be done is what we're doing to it. Put some cattle on it or something. And the people that own it now won't never do that. And then instead of owning half the creek, I'd own both sides of the creek, and that would give me a little bit. I'd put me a bridge and make it where I could access coming over here without getting out on the road. Well, I would take you up on that. I'd like to take Senseless Fabrication up. He said he would like to come down, but I just don't know that. I don't know. It's hard for me to have enough money right now in what I do to pay other people, because I've got it so dedicated to making dang payments on equipment. It's just kind of one of the downsides to me buying as much equipment as I have. It doesn't really free me up with a lot of extra cash for stuff. Where I do have help, I just make sure it's factored into the hay deliveries and stuff like that. But it's not enough work to keep somebody, in my opinion, like full time here on the farm. Once I get some equipment paid down, I'll be able to have somebody more on a permanent basis on the farm. But I've always had a couple of guys that help out, you know, and friends that'll come help, and I'll give them a little bit of money here and there for helping, or some fuel, or some of them won't even take nothing. That's just the way they are. Y'all about fell again. But, oh hell, y'all fell again. Sorry, we're going up a hill trying to get out on the road, guys. We are all done with this field. We're going to go on to the next one. If this thing will turn out of the gate. There it goes. Alright, now I'm going to go to automatic mode. Look at that. Now I should be able to just press the gas. That is pretty cool. It's like the second time using it. And if I let off the gas pedal, it just slows down. It's just like driving a car. I guess it's kind of like a semi-IVT transmission in how it works. Oh, crap. Sorry, guys. I've got to figure out a way in this beast to mount y'all. I've got a suction cup mount that I can put on the wind. Sorry, guys. Another phone call. I don't mean to keep making the camera fall either. Yeah, I got some idiot that wants to pass me here on a double yellow. They're just riding in the other lane. Yeah, let's get in a wreck right here, because you're impatient, jackass. I'd like to be able to have the ability to like turn on a blue light in this thing like a cop and pull that asshole over. And I wouldn't give a ticket because I'm not that kind of guy. I ain't trying to generate revenue. But I'd give an ass chewing like no other. I can tell you that right now. There's probably some young punk ass kid in there that's just in such a rush to get to the damn McDonald's to get a cheeseburger they can't stand it. Rather than wait 2 seconds to turn right here where they turn. Freaking jerks. I run them off the road sometimes. I shouldn't say that on something where they could damn take me to court, but I'll delete the damn video if I got to. Uh-oh, I'm getting a circle of death. Big Mac, how's it going? No video, just a black screen, huh? Video is back. Okay, good deal. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. That's what I was seeing was the black screen on my iPad, and I wasn't sure what was going on there. But going down the road, I can't worry with it too much. We got about a 5 more minute drive up the street, guys, till we get to the next field. If you're new into the stream, we're heading to a hay field to go bale hay. We just got done with one, we're heading to the next. We got 2 more, they're kind of in the same area that we've been baling already. They're kind of right in the same area, right up the street from the home farm here. But we're just cruising along in the Massey Ferguson. So I'm still getting black picture on my end, guys. We exit out and restart. Well, we're waiting on traffic here. Let me retry to pull it up. Oh, it's gonna make me watch a ad. I'm good, Craig. No pic. Did I get my lesson on the Massey? Yes, I did. If there's no picture, we will have to, oh yeah, nice. Just pull out on around me. I am waiting on traffic. Yeah, I see we've got no picture here. Me exit out and try to get it back. I got to clear to go. I got to go in just a second here. As soon as I get to the next field, I'll just restart the live because I'm not real sure why we don't have a picture. Got sound but no picture. That's odd. Don't let me know if it comes back. Like I say, if it doesn't, I might just end it and then restart it here in just a second. I'll just wait till I get to the field and restart the live again. If y'all want me to, that's up to y'all. It says we got 9 in here. I don't know why we're getting a black screen. Yeah, guys, I'm just gonna end it and then just look for a notification. Yeah, just look for a notification or whatnot, or just go right back to the channel. I'm just gonna start up another one. Might take another 3 to 5 minutes when I get to the location of the field, and I'll get it started up. All right, guys, I'll stop and reboot. See you in a little bit.